Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement, as per tradition. I'm Samantha, your DM, hosting Candlekeep Mysteries, where we're on Quest 7, The Price of Beauty. We have Dusty playing Clay, we have Josh playing Dwarf, we have Adler playing Thalia, and we have Jacob playing Gumbo. They are now guests of the Restful Lily. It is almost sunset, and they have decided to split up and look around. Thalia and Clay, you decided to go through the door to the lounge, which you have to go through to get to your bedrooms that you've paid for. The lounge has large cushioned chairs set around the open space. Calming music fills the air, much like this, with piano, which carries a floral scent. A bar takes up one corner of the room, alongside shelves of expensive wines and spirits and baskets of fresh fruit. Two tables stand along one wall, each with a set of manicure and pedicure station tools for like nail files, clippers, and a bottle of nail varnish. You see that the lounge is being watched over by a couple members of staff who are serving drinks to guests who are sitting around, resting and enjoying mundane tasks. The music does seem to be playing from every direction and doesn't seem to have any instruments being played in any corner of the room. And talking to the guests, you do see a very tall moon elf. So I'm going to first give you the map. This is the lounge. You came in through the door on the very bottom left. The bar is in the bottom right. There's a door to the kitchen behind the bar. There's chairs and couches, and then the manicure tables are in the north. You can either go through the door to the north, or you can go down the hallway to the northeast. The people here you see workers dressed... Oh, okay. You see workers dressed in white and green, which seems to be going with the white water lily theme. And among the guests here, you see this beautiful moon elf with jet black hair, moonlight skin, and dark blue eyes. She is talking to the guests, complimenting them, being sweet to them, and when you walk in, she gestures over. Welcome, guests. Hello. Please make yourself at home. We still have dinner being served if you are hungry.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, nice. Howdy. Sorry.
Yes, howdy, miss.
Hi.
I'm Thalia.
My name's Jeff.
This is my friend Jeff.
Please make yourselves at home. Would you like a meal?
Not quite yet. Are you an employee here as well?
I am one of the sisters in charge of this temple. I can help you with anything that you would like to feel more comfortable here.
Can you change me from a dwarf to a human?
But you are a human, my dear.
Sorry. Could someone hypothetically, theoretically, supposedly, maybe, possibly do that?
Those are some big questions right through the door. I think you might need a meal and a good night's sleep to feel better about yourself.
Really, well, I don't want the nice lady to know this, but I don't trust their food. I'm not quite...
Stealth.
Oh, I was very loudly whispering.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Clay is very oblivious.
My friend's never had a spa experience like this before.
That is well seen
Country
from
folk,
here.
right?
Yes, I definitely can tell. And the other guests kind of snivel like,
Poor people.
you're welcome to rest in your room then until you acclimate to this different atmosphere.
Yes, we'd love to. Thank you so much.
This is a
This
fucking
door
cult.
over here. She points to the hallway around the corner. So you guys can go down the hallway. Now the thing about the hallway is, so this is the full lounge with the kitchen and the hallway. The door in the northeast goes to the bedrooms. The door underneath it just goes to a storage room where you see a worker moving towels and sheets around. So now that you've met Oh, and she goes, I am Morgana, one of the sisters of the temple. If you need anything and I am around, please feel free to ask.
Yes, thank you so much. Very kind.
While you guys are walking to the bedrooms, I'm going to go check on Doric and Gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
You guys walk past the desk to the changing rooms, which you don't have access to. You haven't purchased those. You can kind of like look behind the sheets and see that there's robes hanging for people to use. There's locked chests. Some of them look to already be used. Some of the robes appear to already be missing, but each room has both a small and a medium robe ready to be used. If you are to continue forward, we can change to where the door has a symbol of water lilies on it. You believe this would head into the bathhouse. Do you guys want to go into the bathhouse? As you go in, Saith goes, well, you are welcome to take a look in the bathhouse. Please don't bring your equipment and possessions in there. We don't want any mud or any impurities to be tracked into the pure water. You may take a peek in, but please don't walk in with your items.
You know what a bath is for, right?
This is special enchanted fey water, and we don't want anything messing with it.
So this is like a kind of bath where you have to take a shower before entering?
No, we just want you to leave your possessions in the locked chest.
I walk back and I give him 10 gold.
For the two of you? Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Mest and Jumbo with a G.
I just want to be honest though. Who fucking takes a bath with their equipment on?
Well, and it would actually hurt your equipment. Some people don't realize. No, we just want it to be safe and clean here.
Everyone bathes naked.
Not everyone.
Also, what did you call me?
Mr. Mest. M-E-S-T. As you said your name was at check-in.
Okay.
No, he didn't want to give a name, so they made up a name for his privacy. So you guys go into separate changing rooms, and you can fill the rather large chest with your items, and you can lock it with the key that you have.
Cool.
It does have a little bracelet, so you can wear the key on you even when you are just in robes.
Doric just holds the key in between his butt cheeks.
Roll dexterity.
No, he loops it on his tail, so it's like hanging between his butt cheeks.
Oh my gosh. So as you guys get changed, you are able to go into the...
Gumbo really begrudgingly takes off the onesie.
Oh.
Fucking
Any
damn.
laundry you'd like done, please leave on the hangers, and we will take care of that for you.
Absolutely not. He
Yeah.
puts the onesie locked in the chest.
Doric's pretty clean. mean,
I think actually the onesie's still pretty clean because it's only been like 7 days.
Ugh. Okay. As you go into the bathhouse, you see a floor of polished white marble surrounding a large central pool of steaming turquoise water in this large open-air bath. Stone pillars stand along the outside of the wall, sculpted with the relief carvings of Soon. Between the pillars, frosted windows diffuse the light from outside through the mist that hangs in the air. It looks like this bathhouse was built around a natural hot spring. It appears to be a deep pool, deep enough for all of you to be fully submersed. And what I wanted to say is, if you choose to look out the window, I can have you do a perception roll.
Which is wait, who is able to look out the window? Only the people in the bath?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Gumbo's like in investigation mode, so he'd be trying to check out anything he can. So
Yeah.
he'd be checking the perimeter outside too.
Yes, please. Could you roll perception?
I would also be doing a loop around. I will assist you.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Do I get double nat 20s?
What you see in the back, in the very tiny bit of light that is still left, there is a building that looks to be crumbling and decaying and covered in ivy. I have a picture.
Which we didn't see this from the outside.
No, the building was in the way.
Oh.
So in the backyard appears to be another religious building that is crumbling and falling apart. But the path splits in two. Either the path goes to that building you're looking at now, or it goes farther into the woods. So you are able to see that there is stuff in the backyard.
I think Gumbo just mouths to Doric without actually speaking, just like makes the lip movements of like, check out this building. It's sus.
I look out.
Yeah, you can definitely see it with your perception.
Potentially. Are there other people in the baths right now? This one?
Could you roll your perception for me? I know you have a passive.
Was it a bad dice roll?
Yeah.
You're so used to like taking off the robe of eyes, got you all fucked up.
It actually does. 12.
Okay. You don't see anyone else in here. Just the water, just the lights dancing from the sunset, and the candles flickering. What?
Sometimes dyslexia is really funny. So I wrote down like the crumbling, decaying building in the back. When I went to go back to read my note, it just said "cumbling."
Gross.
Dork's gonna take off the robe and jump into the water.
Amazing.
Sorry. Isn't that what a pearl necklace is? Is cumbling?
You.
So you get into this water and immediately feel amazing. The heat penetrates your fur and hits your skin, making you feel completely relaxed, able to breathe clear. You feel like your muscles are being massaged by the water, and you think that if you were to spend an hour in this pool, you would feel so much better. There's this urge to not leave it. Not a compulsion, not a magic, not a charm. It feels so comfortable and good. You have not felt a bath like this in at least ages. No bath feels this good, even if it's the right temperature.
I'm gonna swim down to the bottom.
Okay. As you go to get closer to the bottom of the pool, you notice a face in the water.
Whoa, fuck. Ooh.
As you swim back up to catch your breath, she swims up
No, I'm
with
breathing.
you. Oh, you breathe
Water breathing!
How long?
It's 24 hours.
Okay, so as you are swimming under the water, she is swimming there with you.
We waited hours, but it's another 10 minutes.
She is looking at you peacefully under the water with lilies in her water clothing and her hair. And she speaks to you under the water. Can you hear me all right?
I can understand you.
I need to give her a different voice than the others. Hello, welcome to the pool. My name is Cyrena.
Hello.
Is there anything that needs healing? Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling fine.
That is good. Please enjoy the waters and relax.
Before we go.
You see that your buddy is in the water, Gumbo.
Doric, you're gonna drown!
You dive in. All of a sudden, there's a big green goblin in with you guys, and you see, as you realize you can breathe now, Gumbo.
Oh.
You see your white lion friend talking to a very watery woman. What were you saying? What were you saying?
We are here searching for someone
Oh,
who's gone missing.
oh no.
Have you seen a dwarf? Someone with red hair. Just anyone with red hair.
Yes,
How long ago? Within past week, probably.
a couple of days.
Is he still here, do you know?
He might be.
Was he human? Or was he
A
dwarfish?
dwarf man with red hair and red beard?
Mhm.
Fucking.
Oh. Clay is ready. Sorry, he doesn't know this. But Clay knows that there's a reason that he should kill someone.
Gumbo, this is Serena.
Cyrena.
Hello!
Hello, Gumbo.
Hello!
Jump. Wait, no.
My name is Jumbo!
He said Gumbo.
He messed up! Sorry, the water
his name.
is Jumbo!
Hi, Gumbo.
Yeah, it's still spelled with a G though.
It's funny because he is actually very small.
That is funny. I'm so glad that you're here.
True. I was a fat kid!
What are... I hate to sound rude. What are you? You're...
I am a water spirit. I think Silvery called me a naiad.
Who's Silvery?
Silvery was, she was the elf who built this temple.
Is she still around?
I think so.
I'm guessing you have not seen her in the wild.
10 years.
How long has this temple been here in the High Forest?
Oh. Maybe a century?
How old did the building that was like broken down look?
It looks like it has been broken down for about 10 years.
10 years.
The building was probably much older than that, but it
Yeah.
went into disrepair about 10 years ago.
Got it.
While you guys are talking to her, go ahead and think about any other questions you want to ask. I'm going to then switch back to our other party. So, our other party is looking at the bedrooms. Boop. The bedrooms are T9 and 10. So it's just a long hallway of bedrooms. The person who actually made this map, I love, made a bathroom. It wasn't in the book, but they made one of the bedrooms into a bathroom, and I was like, yes, good, because I really like when they think of that detail. The really big bedroom on the top right, Thalia, is the suite that they gave you.
Alright.
And they were gonna have all four of you stay in the same room, but since you insisted on having it all to yourself, they have one tiny room left that the three of them are being crammed into. And the top right with that small little goblin-sized bed.
Well, this is quite pleasing. I never had a room this big.
And you guys can see each other from your doorways. So like you both open your doors and see vastly different sized rooms.
Alright, so I have my old robes that aren't my birch bark coat. I'm gonna toss them to Clay. Put these on, please.
Why?
You'll see why once you put them on. My old robes.
Wizard like robes.
Yeah.
Like a cloak. Should you just wrap it over yourself like a cloak?
There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on them so they become the same color as the ones that they were wearing to get into the other place.
Oh, they're just white. It's just a white robe. Like a fluffy bathrobe.
Is this how we're getting them without paying?
It might work. It might work.
Let me look at the map. Okay, so now what?
I'm gonna do that for myself as well.
Does prestidigitation change the color of your robe?
It changes the color of anything for an hour.
Okay. The only door into the bathhouse is the one that the others went through, so you'll have to sneak by safe.
Okay. Well, I will say, however, Clay, I don't trust that food. I don't trust this bedroom. Are you a very sneaky person? Are you a very quiet person? I imagine no, but I'd like to make sure.
I imagine no.
You just met this woman like a week ago, and she is like,
Mom.
You guys just talking in the hallway, by the way?
Oh no, we're in my suite.
Oh, okay.
I've
So-
ushered in there.
I think I can be relatively sneaky. I mean, I'm pretty average at it.
Well, average.
Oh, never mind. I'm really good.
That's great. That's wonderful. Do you know
That's-
why that's wonderful?
Why?
I'd like you to go find some of that food, and I'd like you to bring it here.
Why?
So I can detect if it's magic, and if so, what school of magic is cast upon
Are
it.
you just gonna eat it and be like,
No.
that's definitely from this school?
No. Do I look stupid?
This is from the culinary school of magic.
Ah!
That was funny.
I mean, I guess I can try to sneaky snack down there.
Once you do that, while you do that,
Sneak snack.
you see, I was very clever. I did not prepare invisibility, even though I think it would have been useful. I'll have to remember that for next time.
Oh.
But in the meantime, while you do that, I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual in this suite and see if there's anything magic about the pillows, or the comforter, or the sheets, or any such thing like that.
Okay.
I think it's possible that she might have just been speaking metaphorically. Do you think that's likely, however? I think it's good if we distinguish between the possible and the likely. Don't you, Jeff?
I kind of like how neurotic.
Don't
Bailey
you,
was being.
Jeff?
I like how she enunciates names because it's so accusatory like every time. It's
Well,
amazing.
with Jeff.
Yeah,
It's
it's
cute.
actually like only Clay though. The chip is on the shoulder.
Clay, would you like to go sneak into the...
Yeah, I guess I'll go sneak.
Have fun.
Okay, so Clay, when you do return to the lounge, a lot of the patrons actually pass by you as they go to their own rooms. You see that the elf woman is saying goodnight to all of them and excusing herself through the door to the north. And they essentially are leaving you with an empty room. It's not that it's like dead silent empty, but they're packing up and leaving as you walk in.
Okay.
The worker who was there behind the bar, who had the leftover soup that was being distributed,
Okay.
looks at you and goes, "Did you want anything left of the soup before I go clean the dishes?"
You're not supposed to see me.
Well, were you going to stealth now or stealth once you got to the kitchen?
Just grab a bowl of soup.
Grab
She-
a bowl of
yeah,
soup.
she's just-
This is all that's left of it. If you'd like to take it, I will go wash the pots out, and when you're done with your dishes, feel free to leave them on the bar.
Okay.
So she gives you the bowl of soup.
Am I allowed to? Do I have to eat this here?
No.
Okay.
She takes the pot north.
Doesn't sneak at all.
She's going to the backyard to wash the pot, leaving you alone in this room. If you want to go check out the kitchen, you can.
Clay's just thinking like, this is too.
Mission
almost too
objective
easy?
cleared.
Like,
Mission success?
should I take this to Thalia now or look for other things? I have a perfect idea. I'm gonna hide the soup.
Behind some bottles of alcohol.
Yes. And then I'm gonna go to the kitchen so that way I have a contingency plan where if they're like, "You're not supposed to be in here, Jeff," I'll go, "I'm so sorry. I got here late and I wanted food and there was no one there." Possibly getting that nice lady that did give me the soup fired, but we're not gonna worry about that. Discretion.
She's a nice lady.
Discretion.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
What are you doing? You're looking in the kitchen?
I'm hiding the soup.
Okay, roll stealth to hide your soup. I'm glad you didn't say. I'm glad I didn't say we were buying pickles for dinner because then you'd be hiding the pickle. So roll stealth.
I could put the soup into my bag of cooling.
Gross. Roll your.
Gross!
Who eats cold soup?
It's like
Gazpacho.
gazpacho, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right. That's fair. I just don't like it.
Okay, I'm stealthing. The
It's like
soup.
melted ice
And
cream.
besides,
Sticky.
Also, like there's the I can't remember what it's called. There's like the
Has
Korean.
prestidigitation.
There's like a
Yeah,
Korean
okay.
cold soup as well.
That's fair.
So
People
I'm-
are allowed to like their cold
Exactly.
soup. I
So
just-
I'm
I like
hiding
hot
the
soup.
I'm hiding the soup behind
Okay.
bottles and stuff
Yes.
with stealth.
Yeah.
Cool. Flip and go 19.
19 succeeds. You hid some soup behind some wine bottles. Now what?
Clay's just like,
I've done this.
Mission success.
you did a great job, Jeff. Alright, we're gonna go look in the kitchen.
Okay. You stealthing into the kitchen?
Trying to.
Roll stealth.
18.
Amazing. So you go into the kitchen. Well, do I have just the kitchen? I do. This long kitchen with a nice embered fire to the right where they would have had the pot hanging, and the pantry shelves and silverware and utensils are all over to the left. This kitchen has long counters and numerous shelves full of pots, pans, utensils, metal racks stuffed with herbs, flowers, fruits, and vegetables hanging from the ceiling. What are you looking for?
Food.
Okay, so you can look at all the vegetables and fruit that are hanging in the baskets.
I take a little bit of the veggies, I take a little bit of the food, and I
That's horrible.
What?
It's bad.
I thought it was gonna be a spider or something.
It's like a spider.
There are flowers and herbs and things. It's like a spider.
It's grimacing.
What is it?
Oh my
It's
god.
like making a little face.
She found something that says my dog came in with my grandma's dentures.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate it. That's so creepy.
It's like a spider.
It's like a what?
It's like a spider.
That fucking killed me.
Oh, the comment about the spider. Okay, anyway. So Clay's like grabbing some of the veggies, grabbing some of the any. He's grabbing trying to grab one of anything small.
Okay. Are you looking for anything else?
I just want to investigate if anything looks out of the ordinary.
Okay, roll investigation.
$19.
Whoa. Looking through the cupboards, you find a secret compartment.
Ooh.
You find a secret compartment in the kitchen cupboards. You find a stash of what seem to be different ingredients, different herbs, different bottles of spices, wet fluids. And as you pick up one of these fluids and kind of shake it to look at it, an eyeball appears at the glass and then drifts away. Another one looks lumpy, like it has both liquid and chunks in it. You find powders, but one of them doesn't seem to have been closed all the way, and you go and that's stomach acid. That is the smell of bile from one of them. You think you find a jar of toenail clippings or some kind of like fingernail clippings, and you find another jar of very short, dense black hairs.
I'm just putting people's bits in here.
Jars of people's bits.
What would you like to do with the stash?
Don't eat the soup.
What'd you say?
Don't eat the
Can
soup.
do it. Okay, alright, well, I don't want to make it look too obvious that somebody was fucking with this stuff.
Okay.
But I am going to,
It's using your stealth roll that you used, I think. Or we could do sleight of hand.
well, I'm, like, say whenever they come back to use these ingredients and they go like, something's a little off.
Right, so
You
you
know
put
what I
them all
mean?
back in the same place. I'm going to say it's part of the stealth roll you already did.
Okay. Because, like, I would like to take some of this stuff with me, but it would be way too obvious somebody was messing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just gonna say, it's probably gonna be like a day before they come back, if it's curfew and all.
Yeah, everyone's just turning in for the night. They'll come back for breakfast.
Even the workers?
Yeah, all the workers are going to go to bed.
They're not gonna be cooking like during the night, I mean maybe early in the morning.
What are the jars on the way back of this little cupboard? What do they look like?
Oh gosh, just really cheap, poorly made glass jars with cheap cork stoppers.
Empty ones?
No, they all have gross shit in them.
Oh, okay. But I'm gonna take something that's the least extraordinary out of all of this.
Okay.
Because it's
The
still
hairs
weird.
and the toenails and
Yeah,
stuff.
because it's still weird. Do they have multiple jars?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take one of the things that look like least important, and I'm gonna shove it into my pocket.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna shove it in my bag.
Okay. They had so many jars of hairs, I would say it's a jar of hair.
Cool. So that way I can show everybody. Be like, hey guys, it's close as fuck. We might die. So we might become the soup. So, is there anything else I can investigate in this room longer?
No.
Zoning.
Nope,
Everything
you found
okay?
everything. No, I'm planning on what? Sorry,
How
I
I'm
started
gonna-
planning.
How I'm gonna murder Clay.
Yeah, okay, so you take the hairs back and
Jeff?
you run back to Thalia. We're gonna cut back to the bathhouse then. Is there anything else you do in the kitchen?
I don't think there's anything else to do. So I am gonna go grab the soup.
Okay, you grab the soup and then you head back to Thalia's room?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good job.
Because after I saw that, I know gum Jumbo and Mest are together.
Oh my god,
Nobody's
Mest.
with
I was
Thalia.
thinking Mr. Mest, but as soon as you said Mest, I was like, oh,
Mest again.
fairy tale. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I was thinking Mest.
Oh, Mest. Yeah, my bad. Yep. But anywho, yeah, because I'm like, oh, Thalia's alone. I'm gonna go.
Okay. So you head back to Thalia.
Yep.
And we cut back to the bathhouse where our friends are underwater, breathing, talking to Cyrena. Dork and Gumbo, do you have any more questions for Cyrena?
Do you live in the bath?
Yes, I am bound to the bathwater.
You're bound to it.
This is a natural spring.
Oh, your spring.
Yes, I am bound to protect this water.
How long have you been here at this spring? How have you been bound to it?
I bound myself almost 100 years ago. I offered to keep it safe. I offered to keep it healthy. For our shared love of the goddess Soon.
And Silvery, were you close with her?
Yes, we were best friends.
Really? But she's been gone for 10 years.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
I'd like to insight that.
Yeah.
What did she look like?
Oh.
18.
18. She doesn't know exactly what happened to her. That does appear to be the truth, but she has some suspicions. Silvery, is she in the back or the front? She was a moon elf. She had just the lightest tinges of blue in her skin and her hair. Made her look like she was the color of star rivers or starlight water or rain. She always would light up when people started feeling better about themselves. When they felt happier, she was happier. On days when there was no one to cheer up, she did seem lost and sad, and that's when me and her would talk for hours.
What happened before she left? Was there anything of consequence?
No. No, it was just a normal day.
And then she was gone.
Yeah.
No goodbye. Has this ever happened before? Has she ever had long spans like this that she's been gone?
No.
What do you think of, has, Dragonborn always been here long?
Safe?
No. Saint has been working here, I don't know, 8 years, 9,
One would even say 10.
less than 10.
After Silvery left.
Is anyone here that still would have been around before she left?
Well, we had a regular visitor who would come and go. Let me see. I haven't seen her since long before the 10 years. So for someone who would come and go really regularly, it's odd that I haven't seen her since the issue as well.
The issue?
Yes, since Silvery disappeared.
Oh, that issue.
Her name. I just want to make sure this isn't an offensive name. It's not. It should be fine. Her name was Iphenia? Iphenia. She was a regular customer. We had lots of regular customers, but Iphenia and I and Cyrena were very close.
What do you mean had? Lots of repeat customers. Do you no longer get repeat visitors?
Very rarely. I see new people almost every time.
So Sylvia kind of ran this place, right?
Yeah, she built it.
Who runs it now?
The three sisters.
The three sisters.
Morgana.
I'm sorry.
There's. Where are your names? Azirsha and Greensong. They're elven sisters who have come to take over, running the Temple of Soon
Did they come after or before?
after Silvery was gone. I'm not sure if the guests noticed that there was no one here managing, and word got spread to other places. I'm not sure how it is. I don't see them come to the baths often, like Silvery did.
Interesting. Well, has anyone been in here recently today?
Today? Yes. Let's see, there's that, cutthroat looking man, and the, I'm just checking the NPC pictures. Pictures!
Close your eyes, everyone.
No, it should be fine. There was the cutthroat looking man, and there was the, there's like a kind of a blonde looking woman and her husband, and maybe another man with short black hair and Karaturian robes. Just normal guests visiting. They're here to heal scars from wounds that they've rested from, or grow their hair back, or anything else I can help with here in the waters.
Okay. Well, thank you. This has been nice.
Thank you too. Thank you for visiting and being guests. Soon appreciates your love of beauty and health and rest.
Of course. You know, I love beauty. I love health.
Well, you're
and-
very
and-
handsome.
And rest. Oh. Stop
Your skin
it.
is
A
as-
beautiful woman like you telling me, a goblin, that I'm handsome.
Oh my gosh, you would look so beautiful surrounded by the lily pads that bloom here every single year. Or
Oh.
the marshes. Oh my gosh. Like, do you like dragonflies or other frogs or things?
I kinda do.
I could see you enjoying the ponds and the marshes around here.
Oh.
That would be fun.
Okay, interesting. But I don't know. I think I'm starting to get kind of wrinkly. We feel like we've been in the water for a while.
If you guys have been in an hour, I don't think your conversation took an hour. How long do you think it's been? 30 minutes?
Maybe like 20.
15, 20.
Yeah, 15, 20. Do you want to stay the whole hour?
This does feel very nice.
I mean, I really...
We did pay.
I feel like I shouldn't leave. I know that I could leave, but I really want to stay in the water.
I would know we did pay.
Yeah, we did pay. Do you have any games?
She actually, she's like, I'm very tired today, but I think playing water games sounds like so much nostalgia. I'm going to see what I can find, and maybe tomorrow we can play some games in the water.
Yeah.
And I will say, this is quite unusual for us, because we can breathe water right now.
Why is that?
Twink Lady cast
Oh my god.
a spell on us.
Oh, you have a spell on you right now.
Some tweaker touched us and now we can breathe underwater.
The water must be very hot to breathe if you're not used to it. It is. It's like breathing smoke.
No, it feels fine.
Oh, right, for you, of course, because you have your fire stuff.
No, I feel like I am breathing in the coals of a fire.
Spicy air.
You always smoke anyway.
Honestly, you're right. I do always smoke.
It's a very herby bath. It's definitely herbed bath water.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you guys' recipe. This would be
just-
good in some
At
tobacco.
the very bottom, it is like a sandy, clean bottom where you can see the sand bubbling from the spring constantly refilling.
Maybe this is what vaping is like.
Dork's just gonna like float on the surface, but because he can breathe underwater, he's gonna float face down.
When you guys do reach an hour, It has the effect of a greater restoration spell.
Ooh.
Your scars are disappearing, your skin is healthier, your fur is healthier.
Oh, I got back my missing toe.
If it can do that, then yes.
I don't
But
know.
if it can
Making a
make
joke.
it look less scarred.
Before the hour gets totally up, though,
Yeah.
probably after we finish our conversation, when I surface, I'm going to cast Sending to... Well, probably once the hour's up, I'm going to cast
They
Sending.
have a little bit more to do before that point, so thank you. Okay,
I'll do it at the end of our hour.
back to Thalia and Clay.
Really quick, can I
Yes.
actually get the spelling, I think, of the second sister you said? Not Morgana or Greenleaf.
Azirsha.
Azirsha, yeah.
A-Z-I-R-S-S-A.
Thank you.
Alright, so back to the rooms. Thalia, you have a knock on your door from Clay coming back.
Who is it?
Howdy.
Oh, thank goodness. Come in.
You open your door to your suite, and Clay looks around and is like, yeah, your room is like 3 times the size of his room.
And I just lower my wand of fire, hide behind my back. Hello, Clay. Have you found anything?
Who is this? Who's this Clay?
I'm so sorry, Jeff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were expecting just for a little bit. Where you're expecting someone else.
Just a little trick. A little prank.
Seriously, I knew you were talking to me. It's okay. Hey, I told you I can sneak real good. So yeah.
So in a whisper, you say,
I found people's bits in the kitchen. Also, here's some soup. I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat it. See, I'll show you what they've been doing, right? Okay. I pull out the bottle, I uncork it, and I'm like, that's what they've been doing.
disgusting.
I found a bottle of stomach acid,
Eyeballs.
eyeballs. I shook the bottle, and it no joke, it just stared right at me. Just like my Aunt Pappy. And
Your Aunt Happy.
Good old Aunt Pappy.
It's like Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, the person was very nice. Let me have the rest of the soup. Glad I didn't eat it. I snuck it behind some bottles real good. That was before I went into the kitchen. And then I went into the kitchen and I investigated, and then I found a little compartment door. Of course, it wasn't with everything else because I also brought, here's what they have sitting around there because they know that there's people there. They probably know that there's people there. They're going to be like, the food's so good, so I got to see what it's made of. And then they have all these nice ingredients. And then I found that in the secret door.
Was my detect magic? Was I able to?
There's
finish
no
the ritual?
magic in this part of the building.
Okay. And what about the soup?
There's no magic in the soup.
Okay. Well, we do know. I have some good news for you.
Oh, okay.
The beds aren't magic.
Okay.
The soup is not magic.
Okay.
These accoutrements, while they might be magical reagents, are not themselves magic.
Correct.
Okay. Alright. Well, I will tell you right now, you had better news than I did.
Yes, this is. I would call this grim. I
Little
would
bit.
not call this good.
Yeah, this is some hag shit.
This is some hack shit.
Very good with that.
I would say from the small towns you guys are from, you know that hags are these old women crones
Very good.
that basically are disgusting swamp bitches who curse people. That's the most you know about what a hag is. Unless you want to roll history or arcana.
Can I roll history?
Yeah.
Can I roll a history?
Can I roll a hernia?
Yeah, roll your things. Go ahead.
I'll roll Arcana. I would like to know if there's any like specific spells or anything that these like body parts would be good for.
Sure.
22.
I got 14.
These types of things are just disgusting.
Okay.
They would be used for hurting someone.
Okay.
Hurting their stomachs, like just natural poisons. When I say poisons, it's just like if someone tried to eat someone else's vomit, their stomach would hurt. So it's just kind of like a poison that is meant to just hurt the person who eats it. As for history, if you're looking for anything like this from your past, like what are you trying to ascertain, Clay? Are you trying to ascertain, is there anything you've ever seen do this before? Or are you trying to see if there's any creatures you read about or any old stories that you heard.
Yeah, stories, creatures, anything like with my guidebook thing that I have.
Okay, you rolled so high. When you said this is some hag shit, you were referring to the fact that you have heard of hags making disgusting food, making breads out of children's bones, sleeping in beds of dead animals. Like, if you were thinking of a disgusting creature, you would think of troglodytes, you would think of hags. What are some other disgusting D&D monsters? Any Etna or goblin or troll.
Or Addercap.
Yeah.
Ettercaps are spider-like.
Yeah, goblins are real disgusting.
Sorry, goblins were for a long time thought to be disgusting in the old racist views, but as they've been more integrated into civilization, people are realizing those are just inaccurate
there's
prejudices.
Easily good goblins and bad goblins. We call them ferals.
Yeah. So, and maybe some fae folk, but yeah, so that's what you think of when you think of something that makes disgusting food.
Hill giant.
Say, Jeff,
Yes, Thalia.
do you happen to have a knife on you?
Yes.
Go over to the pillows and cut them open. I want to see what's inside.
Okay.
Little DOP.
Make sure it's less than a foot long.
The guest rooms. The well-furnished guest room contains a comfortable bed, a sturdy chest for storage, a wall lantern, a full-length mirror, and a desk that holds small bottles of lotions and soaps. Each guest of the temple is given a key that locks both the door and the chest. No, there's nothing in the pillows. It's just feathers.
Okay.
Well, they do seem old, like they haven't been replaced in 10, 11, 12, 15 years. They've been kept clean.
Clay investigates.
Typically, you would want to change your pillows more often because they'll get bugs in them.
He survivals the pillows like I did with the books. I'm gonna sniff them out there.
Yeah, they're just old. They smell like old feathers.
Well, I'm relieved it wasn't human hair. That's what I was worried about.
Oh, okay.
As it's getting dark, like it's dark, all the others have gone to bed. It's almost reached that hour time for sending. Actually, yeah, I would say go ahead and do the sending you wanted to do.
I will send to Clay. We found Water Lady. She says original
Hostess?
founder disappeared 10 years ago. There are 3 sisters now that are in charge. And that's what you get.
And then do you want to respond?
Yes.
Okay.
Howdy.
Send.
No, I'm thinking of, okay, so, howdy.
Son.
No. Okay,
Body parts hidden
Well-
in the kitchen. Yeah.
howdy. Found. People bits. Kitchen. Feel hag shit. That was awful. Sorry.
Like you reached in there
Yeah,
and you felt.
No. With Thalia, in suite, don't eat soup. Send.
The
Sure you still
forbidden
have 5
soup.
more
The
words.
forbidden
5 more
soup!
words.
Sorry.
Howdy.
I snuck super secret good.
Did you say all this out loud, Dork, as you were receiving it so Gumbo could hear it?
No.
Oh. Just roll your eyes.
I've got a problem.
What? sorry, hold on.
I don't have any more words.
No, I instead of the super secret.
No, you already said that.
Fine. I was gonna end up going. Tell Jumbo I say. Howdy.
Tell Jumbo I
Just
say.
cuts off.
You would still have one more word. Tell Jumbo I say.
And then
Tell Jumbo I say.
That's so fucking funny.
That's good.
I sink underwater.
Okay. You got 2 minutes.
Yeah. We got 24 hours.
No, you got 2 minutes.
2 minutes for the
Episode.
Clay and Thalia found human parts.
not human parts, people's bits. I mean,
And
Some of them
non-humans can be people.
They
Non-humans
can
are
be.
people.
They can be.
They think the bits are in the soup?
That's what I gather.
I don't know. I feel really good after this bath.
Let's go get our things and go find them.
Yeah, let's go meet up with them and have Clay make us some dinner.
Sorry, that's funny. We're gonna make our friend make dinner for us.
I have my bag of cooling.
That's fair.
And your portable stove.
Yeah.
Your
I didn't
portable...
lock any of my shit in anything.
I'm gonna go grab my stuff.
Yes, I will go also grab my
Put my
stuff.
robe on, and do I see anything in the ethereal plane either?
No.
Okay.
Wait. What? When could you do that? When
My
have you?
robe.
Robe of eyes.
Motherfucker.
120 feet radius.
Okay, we're gonna end the episode after I say this. So, Gumbo and Dora grab their things and they go to the rooms and they find Thalia's suite where they go in to convene on everything that you guys have seen and heard. You're gonna debrief. But as you walk in, you for just a moment above Clay's head definitely see a ghost floating above him, just watching him. Just peacefully floating and watching him as it fades away.
There was just a ghost above you.
I bet it was Belial's dad.
It was a woman.
I bet it was her mom.
I'm sorry, we have.
Belial might have
things to
died.
care
It could have
about.
been Belial too.
What did the ghost look like?
It looked a
What do
lot
you
like
mean you don't
Clay.
Looked a lot like you.
But a lady?
Yeah, like the great grandmother who was a meanlock.
It looked like you. And I've seen her.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like your mother.
It looked a lot like her
Your grandmother.
great grandmother.
Well, 'cause
Great
you-
grandmother.
Yeah, because you saw the painting.
It
with my
wasn't
grandmother's.
exactly her, so it's
Mhm.
very possible it was great great grandmother.
Mhm. It was like, looked like you.
Anyway,
Hey Clay, can you make us food?
Yes. By the way, people, with the herbs that I purchased, what would you like me to make for us?
My appetite is a bit soured after all that.
are you guys gonna sleep for the night, or are you gonna stay up and do more?
No. No.
No, I'm staying awake.
Okay, so what we'll do when we come
Well,
back
take shifts.
is you guys will have dinner, and you guys will either explore more or take shifts, take watches. So, please consider which one of those things you would like to do. Thank you for playing D&D with us. Thank you for starting Quest 7. You guys, thanks for playing D&D. Have a good night. We'll see you next time on Downstairs and Dragons.